Jill Duggar's husband Derek Dillard slammed her dad Jim Bob as hypocritical as the family patriarch runs for the Arkansas State Senate District 7 seat. The 32-year-old blasted Jim Bob for continuing his political run after his son Josh was convicted at his child pornography trial earlier this month. Last week, Josh was found guilty of both possessing and receiving child pornography, and he was ordered straight into custody. Derek told TMZ that Jim Bob will likely have a much tougher time winning a Senate seat after his family's latest scandal. According to Jill's husband, not only will having Josh as his son be a downfall in the race, but also the fact that the 56-year-old was there at the courthouse supporting him during the trial. As Jim Bob reportedly wanted to take a hard stance against sex offenders in the past, Derek thinks it would now make JB look hypocritical, because he likely doesn't feel the same way, now that his son has been convicted. Previously, he proposed that a rapist should be executed, stating that it is a heinous crime and as such should be treated as a capital crime. While not the same crime his son was convicted of, Derek still reportedly feels Jim Bob's past stances won't help in his current run, as the public is well aware of the current happenings with his family. Derek reportedly believes Jim Bob will appear less than transparent or credible because he's made only vague statements about Josh after his arrest and trial. Derek, who has been critical of Jim Bob and many in the Duggar family in the past, had an awkward run-in with the patriarch at Josh's trial. According to the Sun reporter inside the trial, Derek had been sitting in the front row of the courtroom, right next to Josh's wife Anna. When Jim Bob approached Anna during a break, he passed Derek, and offered only a simple hello. Derek said a faint hi back. As Jim Bob hugged his daughter-in-law and stayed in the first row, Derek moved to the back, to sit with Jason, Joy Anna, her husband Austin Forsyth, Jana and other loved ones. Derek did not return to the front row when the break ended, even though there was seating available. Our reporter noted the environment around the scattered family was awkward and cold. Derek previously seemed to ostracize himself from the family when he liked a tweet claiming that Jim Bob, financially and emotionally, abuses his children. Derek and Jill quit counting on in 2017, 2 years after it emerged that Josh molested 5 underage girls, including Jill. They have since criticized Jim Bob and his wife, Michelle, and spoken out against their conservative beliefs. A few weeks before Josh's trial, Jim Bob insisted he refused to shrink away from politics despite his family problems. The father of 19 revealed he wouldn't back down or stay silent in his fight for the seat and would be pushing through any crises his family's dealing with. In a new blog post just before the trial, Jim Bob slammed cancel culture after his son Josh's arrest and said he refused to let it stop him. He wrote, "Like so many other families, we too have faced crises, difficulties, and heartbreak. They say because our family has faced problems we should shrink away. This is why they are often so relentlessly unkind, but we cannot sit on the sidelines during a time when one of America's most important battles is taking place. We are devoted to doing our part and making a difference for our children and grandchildren." Jim Bob and wife Michelle appeared on a billboard in their home state of Arkansas to promote his senatorial run. The family patriarch was slammed for asking for donations amid his run for state senate. Though his show Counting On has been cancelled, the 56-year-old devoutly religious reality star is reportedly worth $3.5 million, so the request for money had left critics puzzled.